And enough of that. Right, welcome along, everybody. Hello, all. Welcome to the stream, everyone. Welcome to the Netherlands taking on Sweden. Not just any Sweden, it's Graham Potter's Sweden tonight. Get this sorted. 2 seconds. There we go. Lovely stuff. Right, everyone is well. Welcome along. Hope everyone's had a decent day so far. It is a warm one. Goodness me, is it a warm one today? But hope everyone's well. Hope everyone's recovered from last night's late night where we watched Scotland lose to Morocco 1-0. And unfortunately for us tonight, we're on the BBC. Just for this game, though, because it means that later on tonight we're on the ITV for Germany against Ivory Coast. That's to come a little bit later, but I hope everyone is well. We've got 10 minutes or so before we kick off this afternoon's game between the Netherlands and Sweden, which I think should be a little bit of a cracker tonight. Plenty of Premier League representation in both sides. A quick note for who's playing tonight. For the Dutch, we've got Verbruggen in goal, who plays for Brighton. Dumfries on his way to Real Madrid. Van Dijk, Van Hecker, and Van de Ven. Lots of Premier League representation just in that back five alone. Liverpool's Gravenberch, Frankie de Jong, and Tiani Reinders in the midfield three. And then it's Donyell Marlon, Brian Broby, and Cody Gakpo representing the top three there for the Netherlands. Again, just lots of Premier League interest and lots of Premier League players, not just in the Dutch squad, but also in the Swedish team, with the likes of Alexander Isak and Victor Gyökeres up front for Sweden, playing a 3-1-4-2 formation, which got them through the game against Tunisia as they won 5-1. Definitely think it could be a fun one tonight. I think we'll get a draw, I believe. That's what I'm going for. I think both sides will cancel each other out. Not perfect for the Dutch if they are to draw again, because it means they go on to 2 points. But it does mean that both teams are coming out onto the pitch as well. So get voting in the poll as well. Who you think is going to win tonight? This afternoon. Carl says, I feel dead after last night. Mate, I was up at was it 5 o'clock this morning? And then got back into bed. And got back into bed and then woke up at 8 o'clock. Knackered. Knackered. Here we go. Oh, so kids had me up from 6:30. Oh, Lord. Half 6 is horrendous. So here we go. So Sweden, with their opening win against Tunisia 5-1. Obviously, goal difference will play a huge part in it as well. Whereas the Dutch have got more riding on this than they do, obviously, the Swedes. Because Sweden, they know with a win, will put them through to the knockouts. Dutch need to pick up a victory in order to put themselves into a good position. But it will be tricky. Won't be an easy game, this, for the Dutch, if they are to win. It is on a bloody Saturday. Well, hopefully tomorrow not too bad Oh yeah. Who knows? Who knows? But yeah, hope everyone who is watching, you can come say hello in the chat. Hope you all had a good day so far. Enjoying, well, I'm assuming it's sunny where you lot are. Enjoying the sun, enjoying the heat. Been busy packing suitcases. Busy packing. Nicole says, nope, feeling, got a feeling it'll be the same. Mike, hello to you. Says, good evening, Tom and Carl. Sweden win for me, 2-1. Interesting. They looked good, like very good against a poor Tunisia side. Isak, of course, scoring as well, which will be one for Liverpool fans to rejoice over. Obviously, missed the majority of this season that's just gone. Just seen images of Graham Potter singing the Swedish national anthem. Of course, spent a lot of time out in Sweden. Made his name out in Sweden before coming to the Premier League with Swansea and Brighton. Well, Brighton more importantly, well, not Swansea. So he does know some Swedish, and he sing the national anthem there. Bear in mind, he's English, so. And then there's a lot of moaning and whining and bitching and complaining that Thomas Tuchel won't sing the English national anthem. I'm like, well, why would he? Why would he? There should be a good one, this one. I've got a draw down for this one. If I'm to predict it. English officials. Yeah, Michael Oliver is the referee. God help us all. God help us all. Are we going to get side-eye? You forgot about Victor Lindelof. Nope, no side-eye. Staring intensely at the screen. Well, I say a 3-1-4-2, more of a 3-5-2 they're showing it as. For the Swedes. Be interesting to see how they get on. I think someone thought. Finley, hello to you. Hope you're doing well. So here we go. I don't know. Covered? Actually. All right. Right, here we go. Should be an intriguing game between two very good nations. And we are not in sync. We are now. Welcome to Jim. Mike says the Turkey result was great. Glad to see the back of them. They were poor. They lost to 10 men last night, Turkey, and lost to Paraguay as well. Which, no disrespect to Paraguay, but you'd half expect them to do a little bit better. Pizza, got the pizza. I forgot about that. That instead. Pizza. Last time. I forgot about that. Could have had that instead. Never mind. Yes. I mean, I could have just totally. They must know. Touch on the attack early on. Yes, hope everyone's well. First of two watch-alongs as we are live tonight as well for Germany against Ivory Coast. We'll be on Channel Watch tonight as well. Thing is, it is Germany. Nothing I'd like to see more than an Englishman sing the German national anthem. Gyökeres offside. So hope everyone's well. Tomorrow is the last day of watch-alongs for a week. Huh? That's what time we're back. So are we going to be 2 games tomorrow or just the one? I will keep you posted. Might just be the one tomorrow. Belgium against Iran at 8. 5. That one's pretty close, I think. Yeah, let us know how your day was. What'd you get up to today? And are you prepared for the heat wave that's coming during the week? Because I know I'm not. Absolutely not. Dutch will need a better performance than what they gave against Japan. First half was little bit of a snooze fest, and then it kicked into life. But Japan equalised late on. Yeah, they didn't play very well at all, the Dutch, from what we remembered. Broby. Here come the Dutch. This is Gakpo. Marlon forward. So too Broby. Broby's there. It's 1-0. And it's the start that the Dutch wanted. We were just talking about how they were poor. Really kind of, really poor against Japan. And Brian Broby of Sunderland has put the Dutch ahead after 5 minutes. A really good goal from the Dutch. The lovely ball in from Cody Gakpo. What a break, says Mike. Absolutely. They played that to perfection. Reinders played it out to Gakpo. Gakpo whipped it in. It all worked out because of Broby. He's had a good season, actually, to be fair, for Sunderland. Be interested to see how he gets on next season. He's had a very, very good season. Then he says, my sister just fucking pranked me. What'd she do? Shot in by Jokeres. Good save by Verbruggen. Switzerland very nearly got back. Sweden, rather. Very nearly got back into it. What did she do? Bear with me 2 seconds. Short corner. First one. Hang on. Ooh. It's Broby. A decent start to the game for the Netherlands. They know they obviously have to perform better, start strong, which they have done. There was or there is, sorry, on the BBC Sport website. Not that I go onto it, just a link that I found that was on Facebook. Gravenberg. Oh, and just cleared. There was a link that I found on Facebook to do the BBC Sport website that gave you the lot of live up to date, as it stands, fixtures for the knockout round. Some cracking games, I'll tell you. Some cracking games that, as it stands, Germany, Scotland, a repeat of the Euro 2024 opening game. England, Portugal, as it stands. Some brilliant, brilliant games. I just can't wait for the knockout stages. That's where I think most of the action will happen. Because obviously you can't just play for a draw because it'll go to extra time. So I know that obviously some of these games have been a little bit reserved and everything else, but knockout round I think is where we're going to see most of the action. I think teams will go for it because they have to. Freeze. Ireland whips it in, looking for Gakpo. Found him, but couldn't do anything with it. Hang on. Try not to eat on stream at the same time. A little bit messy with this, what this is tonight, so you'll have to forgive me. Great ball in. What a ball that was. Corner comes in from the Dutch. Went looking for Van Dijk. Couldn't actually find him. That was a nice cross pole header. Gakpo. Gone out for a goal kick. Started the stronger of the Dutch. Sweden haven't quite got into it yet. They've had the one shot from Gyökeres. But that is about it. Brilliantly done by Gravenberch. Couldn't quite find Cody Gakpo. More control than they were against Japan at the moment. Might be offside here. Yeah, he's offside. Haven't got going yet, Sweden. The opening 15 minutes or so. Did expect a little bit more, but the Dutch have been exceptional at the moment. Here come the Dutch again. Grinders. Goal kicks. Sweden just cannot get out of their half at the moment. Yes, I'll refer to what Jim was mentioning earlier, where it was getting popped at by its mother for having a dirty room. Ball's gone flat again, like a flat ball. Or kick out. It did not. No, it did not. Apparently the rusty old fan that it's got as well, it broke. It broke the fan. That wasn't actually belonging to him. Dumfries. Oh, and Broby's there again. 2-0 to the Dutch. Brian Broby. After 16 minutes, he's got 2 goals. And Sweden have not got going at all. At all. Mike says, what a start from the Dutch. Absolutely incredible. Incredible start. He's definitely onside, that's for sure. What about, yeah, and Broby is on, yeah, he's onside. It's a great run from Broby. Just a little touch. And the Dutch are 2 up. Jim, absolutely. Absolutely. But, yeah. You know it's not going to happen. Neglecting. Incredible from the Dutch. It's either an incredible start from the Dutch or just really, really poor from Sweden. Remember, this is Graham Potter's Sweden. And we know what Graham Potter's like as coach. Former Chelsea, West Ham, Brighton. Had a successful spell at Brighton. Not so much at Chelsea. Definitely not so much at West Ham. What's like you then? I would assume that the Dutch coach has obviously had a word with them after the Japan game. They needed to kind of step it up a little bit. They have done. Find themselves into a 2-goal lead. Now, it's going to take a lot for Sweden, I think. If you look at the stats there, they've hardly had the ball. But not at a frantic pace like Morocco were yesterday against Scotland. Just keeping it calm, keeping it composed. But Sweden not with it at the moment. Just making it easy for the Dutch. How do Sweden get back into it? Can they get back into it? Sweden throw. Familiar feeling for Graham Potter being in a losing position. Van Dijk, great ball. No foul. That's a foul against Sweden. Can't. Yeah. Just dragging him down. Just can't get going, Sweden. I don't know if it's just me, but I was expecting a lot more from Sweden. Young finding Gakpo. Van Dijk looking for Isak. But Isak gives away a foul. Free kick to Sweden. They can breathe just for a little bit. And we've got the hydration break. Boos ringing out as well. Don't think anyone's having the hydration break. Hence the boos. So we've got 22 minutes on the clock. What are we reckoning? I mean, I think the Dutch have been great. Sweden have been very poor. Very, very poor. They've got a lot of quality in that team. Half expected it to be a little bit better from them. Maybe the hydration break will allow that to happen. I don't know. Oh, there you go. Fancy a 5 o'clock in the morning. Carl, that'd be one for you. You're up early because of the kids. 5 o'clock in the morning, kickoff. Tunisia, Japan, if you fancy it. Carl's hoping Sweden can come back, and Jim says McTominay last night at hydration break, clear as day. For fuck's sake, here we go with this shit. Bearing in mind, as they say, they are in an air-conditioned stadium. An air-conditioned stadium, not necessarily needed. We're almost ready to go again. Just give me 2 seconds. Once we kick off again, I will be back on the screen. Just give me 2 seconds. Just going to finish what I'm eating here. British fans visibly not happy. Oh, says piss off. Well, you'll thank me for that. You'll thank me for the recommendation. A little bit better from Sweden. Good ball here. Crazy, isn't it? How the hydration break can just change things. Saying that, I might catch the end of the game. Well, I mean, there was was it Austria Jordan was a 5 o'clock kickoff, and I caught the last 10 minutes while driving to work. Flicked on. See his own man in the face. Lindelof, who's been hit. Oh yeah, square in the face. Probably end the poll, actually, to be fair. So I will do. Thank you for voting in the poll. Sweden can come away with it. They definitely need to step it up a little bit here, Sweden. They've got obviously the cushion of winning their first game. They go into the game, or their last game against Japan, which will be at some point during the week. Of course, the last group games, all in terms of the groups, all take place at the same time. Here's Isak. A great cross in. AR, he couldn't bring it down. Best chance the best chance they've had in this game. Yeah. I mean, maybe you could have headed it. Probably should have done. Should have headed it. Some players don't want to head it though. That's the problem. Strange again. Hydration break has allowed Sweden to get on the ball a little bit more and allowed them to attack more. Whereas if it was 0-0, the Dutch wouldn't have wanted that. So, but here we go. A little bit more urgency. Oh, look at the right hand side. Here they come again. Ah, poor. Really poor. Ball should have gone out to the right hand side. So much space. So much space. Gyökeres. Here they go. Shot was closer to the corner flag than the goal from Brighton's Ayari. Better though from Sweden. Bruggen with a kick. Just let us know how your day's been, what you've been up to on this Saturday. Dutch got a throw. Roby's header goes out for a Sweden throw. Yes, we're live 8:45 for the 9 o'clock game tonight, which is Germany Ivory Coast, which should be good. And here goes Broby. Yeah, should be a good one tonight. Germany Ivory Coast. Isak. Gyökeres. Oh, just couldn't get out from under his feet, but so much better from Sweden. Sue is definitely not back. No Sue. No, Sue's in the shed. No Sue. Sue. Sue's not allowed out of the shed yet until Ronaldo scores. Sue. Ronaldo's celebration. Everybody does it like Sue. It's a Portuguese or Spanish word. No. I'm saying he's in the shed. She's in the shed, sorry. SIU. Sue. Sue. But to just explain what Sue is. Because to the non-footballing folk, it means that Sue's really in the shed. Sue is not a person. Over the top, looking for Marlon. Just too much on it. Decent attempt. I just made you say so. Yeah, but Ronaldo's not playing. Portugal aren't playing. Can't say so. I mean, you can, but if you spam it, yeah, timeout. So 10 to go before half time. Dutch are 2 up. Almost like the hydration break has kind of hurt the Dutch a little bit. Sweden with more of the ball at the moment. Isak spreading it well. It will be. It will be. Give it time. It will be. Good touch off by Gyökeres. Isak. Gyökeres. Good save by the goalkeeper. So much better by Sweden. Ball goes in, headed away by De Jong. It's a shame that they've started this when they're 2-0 down. Dumfries. Bloody special mentions. Van der Ven. What did he say then? Grinders. Marlon. Looking for Broby. We can't find him. Have a shot. Have a shot. Gakpo. Goes for goal. Straight down the throat of the goalkeeper. But a good game, this. Touch on the attack down the left at the moment. Gakpo has been excellent. Oh, Dumfries. I mean, he was free. But went way too early. Go on, Marlon. Oh! I mean, that was a chance to go 3-0 up. I'm not sure that Marlon thought about a shot or a cross. It was like got caught in two minds, I think. Got caught in two minds. Otherwise, the Dutch could have been 3 up before half time. Because they're wanting the third goal. I think so. Just to kind of kill the game off, I think. A third goal would be enough, I think, to kind of be like, okay, well, this game's done. At 2-0, and the way that Sweden have sort of got themselves back into it after the hydration break. Isak. Oh! Decent effort from Mayari. Whistle was over the bar, though. Oh. There was a Yokerez effort there. I think coming out for the second half, Sweden need more of this. Absolutely need more of this. Dutch on the attack at the moment. Keeping the ball. Definitely keeping it a lot better than they did against Japan, that's for sure. Marlon. Dumfries. Oh! Trying to claim handball here, but I don't think it's going to happen. Yeah, it just hits the chest more than anything. What's everyone got for dinner, or if you had your dinner, what have you had? We only got a free kick, dangerous position. Yeah, what have you had for your tea? You know, it's something we like to do on our channels. Discuss what we've had. And find out who's got the more exotic foods. The cross coming in. Got to be a good one. It is in. Or do they? It's gone in. They're checking it. Is it going to be checked? Supposed offside. I mean, the header's great. It's a fantastic header. Is he offside, though? There's a few of them. Yeah, I think that's going to be cancelled, you know? Yeah, he's offside. So no goal, but Sweden. Might be a little bit buoyed by that, but yeah, no goal. To be fair, when they took the free kick, they were all pretty much offside anyway. What the management of the line was horrendous. Gakpo. Oh, no one was there. Carl's just eating his at the moment, having chicken Kiev and French fries. Very nice. Mike says, nothing yet. Had sausage, chips, and beans for lunch. Lovely. Very nice. Sweden looking the better side going into halftime. 4 minutes to add on. Here they go. That's a free kick. Won by Ayari. Dangerous position. Opportunity for Sweden. Dumfries fouling Ayari. Isak's there. Looking to try and take it. Quite a few players. Gyökeres is going to hit this. I think this is going to go into the wall. Into the wall. Oh, maybe not, but it's a great effort. And Verbruggen with the save. Read it well, though. Rather than trying to go up and over, he went for the opposite side, trying to catch the goalkeeper out. Throw launched in. He's like trying to flick it on, but can't. Volley comes in. It's a poor one. Just didn't get it. Didn't catch it as sweetly as he had hoped. About 30 seconds remain of the first half. Netherlands 2, Sweden 0. I think it's been a great game. Don't know what you think. I think it's definitely been a good game. We'll see Sweden hopefully do what they're doing at the moment, put the pressure on in the second half. They have to. If they're going to try and get something out of this game, they have to do what they're doing at the moment. I think that should be that for the first half. Unless Ayari's done well. Oh, he's trying to find Gyökeres. Finds him this time. Ayari, and it was going to creep in. And Verbruggen again gets in the way of it. Sweetly struck. It was going to creep in. Yeah, just about creeping in. Corner of Sweden. Right at the end of the half. Can they get one back? Punched by the goalkeeper. And that will do for the half. And that's been a great first half, to be fair. And Netherlands lead 2-0. Just before the hydration break, they were easily the better side. Then just after the hydration break, it all turned, and Sweden have been pummeling the Dutch goal, just not able to score. But I wouldn't be too surprised if they did score in the second half. And let's pause the BBC because they get enough out of us as it is. Well, there you go. Netherlands 2, Sweden 0. It's been a great game. Very, very good game. I say the Dutch had controlled it right up until the hydration break, and then Sweden have been all over them and had a goal disallowed for offside as well. Right. I am going to finish my food, and I will see you in 15 minutes' time for the second half. Now's a good time to grab a drink, etc., etc., and we'll go from there. I will see you in 15 minutes. And stop. Right, we're back for the second half. I'm hopefully. Oh, hang on a sec. Hello, 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 hello. Okay, that's better. Right, yeah, we're back for the second half. Of course, the BBC, as always, reminding you to buy a TV license so you can then shove it up their asses. But hope everyone is well. Hope everyone's enjoyed the break. Crescencio Somerville coming on for Daniel Marlin as the only change at halftime for the Dutch. Mike says it needs Sweden to score an early goal in the second half to make it an exciting half. I think so. I think even if Sweden score, like even if they score a goal at some point in the second half, I think it's going to make the rest of it very, very exciting. But we're about to get off and underway for the second half. And can the Swedes continue with their pressure that they were giving the Dutch at the end of the half? Lee, hello to you. Hope you're doing well. Hope you've had a good Saturday. Did Lewis go live in the end or not? I'm assuming he didn't. I didn't see a notification. I know there was like talks from going live. Oh, he was. Didn't get a fucking notification. Bastard. Yeah, I've been like looking at the phone and stuff. Like, I had no notification whatsoever to say that Lewis had gone live. Completely missed it. Shocking. Absolutely shocking. There you go. Never mind. De Jong on the ball. Gravenberg. Here is Somerville. Oh, brilliantly done. Brilliantly done. Dumfries. Oh, brilliant. Oh, it's a fabulous goal at the start of the second half. And the Dutch are rampant. Who got the goal? Who got the goal there? It's Gakpo. Cody Gakpo gets on the end of it. Just make it 3-0 to the Dutch. And, well, any hope of a Sweden comeback, I think, has been nullified with Cody Gakpo scoring the goal to put the Dutch 3-0 up. And I think that is pretty much game, set, and match. Lisa, it's been good. Thanks, Tom. Watched the stream this morning. Done a few done a few bits of housework before it got hot. Have you had a good day? Yeah, it's been all right. It's not been too bad. Not been too bad. Just, yeah. Busy prepping for Monday. But as Mike says, I think this one's done. This is game over, I think. The question now is how many can the Dutch get? Obviously, remember Sweden scored 5 in their opening game, and this will harm their goal difference severely. Gakpo was hassled, but no foul. That Dutch kit is actually really, really nice. It's a throwback to like the 2000s, the Dutch kit. May have to buy it. Doesn't mean I support them. Just going to put that out there because, you know, I might have to buy it though. Jim, do you think he's asked AI if AI could clean his room up? Do you think he's asked? Do you think he's? Was it? I don't say it too loud because there's one ear, but Alexa. Do you think? Do you think he's asked that if she could clean the room up? Or Gemini? Hi, Gemini. Well, I just go Alexa, Alexa. It doesn't recognize it. So Sweden on the attack. And it goes, headed away by Van Hecker. Had to annoy my parents by going Sue. No, because she's in the shed. I told you this. That's going to go out of play for a goal kick. So, if you haven't done so already, do feel free to hit the like button. It does help the channel out. The more likes we get, the more eyes we get. And the more eyes we get, the more people we get to grow the channel. Yeah. I didn't even know it was in there. Like most things. Still hidden. I don't go in there. If any likes, I appreciate it. Of course, this channel is not monetized. We can all just enjoy ourselves. Next, it'll be asking it'll be asking its mum if they can get an AI robot. We get an AI robot girl. Okay. All right. Well, I mean, I've said Sue's in the thing, so I'll give you 5 minutes. There you go. You can have 5 minutes to go and find Sue in the shed. Yeah. And then when you come back in 5 minutes, you'll know that she's in the shed. From coming forward for the Dutch. Here's Somerville. Somerville running at the defence. Here's Gakpo. Cuts inside. Don't let Gakpo cut inside because he'll go and do that. It's 4 for the Dutch. And Graham Potter's having an absolute nightmare for Sweden. And it's a Swedish nightmare. Netherlands 4, Sweden 0. You can't. You can't let Gakpo turn inside like that. You just can't. And it becomes far too easy. How many thousands of people are watching him? One. As in a single person, not 1,000. One. One person. Very good finish from Cody Gakpo. Mike says, well, I didn't see this coming tonight. I'll be honest with you. I didn't see it either. And it's not Jim either. Nope. But what I will tell you is, if he didn't have the one person watching, he would have nobody watching. Zero. Nada. Nobody. Triple change. So theoretically, no one. Yeah. Zilch. Nada. Yeah, I'll be honest. I didn't see this coming either, to be fair. Did not see this coming at all. I said, as the second half kicked off, how many could the Dutch get? Well, that's bleeding obvious, isn't it? Yeah, but I can't tell you who that one is. Can't tell you. At the start of the second half, how many could the Dutch get? Ayari just can't hit the target at the moment. Oh, it's a great effort. Oh, it's a very good effort from Ayari. But did not see an absolute thumping. I thought it'd be tight. I thought it'd be close. I thought it, it'd be sort of quite open. But so disappointed with the Swedes. They've not been at it at all. And here come the Dutch again. He's done well, Brobby. Dumfries will have a go. And you can afford to do that when you're 4-0 up. Here comes Isak. And here comes Sweden. Elanga's in. Game on. Well, not game on, but it's one back. Anthony Elanga for Sweden. Wow. Just on the hour mark as well. And you know what? If there is going to be a comeback, what they don't want to happen now is a hydration break. They will not want a hydration break to happen. Anthony Elanga. It's a great finish. Under pressure. Yeah, it's a beautiful finish. Lovely stuff. You're not catching Elanga when he's at speed. And Sweden score. And it's goals galore in Houston. So Frankie de Jong and Reinders off. Koopmeiners and Till. And we've still got half an hour left of the game. Here's a Langer. It's just whether Sweden have got the belief that they can get back into it. Another goal, and they'll start to believe even more. But again, because now we're into the 60th minute, you got the dreaded hydration break coming up soon. We'll be hoping for sort of the same tempo after the hydration break, but it's not going to be met at all with joy, maybe from both sides, really, even though the Dutch could not so much do with it because they are 4-1 up. But just as the game's starting to liven, starting to, get interesting with Sweden's goal. Here's Elanga. It's whipped in and trying to find Isak, but Van Hecker clears. A goal now will make things very interesting. A Dutch goal kick. Ball in looking for Broby. Looking for a hat-trick here, Brian Broby. Think we're going to get a few more chances before the game's out. Corner kick to be taken by Koopmeiners. Take them both. Makes that up. Read throw here. So we're back. 8:45 for Germany against Ivory Coast. That should be a bit of a cracker as well. Hopefully you can join us for that one. Great tackle that. A full-on old school tackle. Went straight through Gakpo. Oh. Old school tackle that. Isak. I had expected a little bit more from Sweden, considering they were actually very good in the sort of towards the end of the first half. They've not been able to recapture that. Elanga, Isak. No one there. I wonder if Sweden can get another goal to soften the blow. I think if they get another goal, it'll make things very interesting. I do see the Dutch seeing it out if Sweden do get another goal. But it would be like one of the greatest comebacks in World Cup history if Sweden, from 4-0 down, do manage to get something out of this. Offside, free kick here to Sweden. Max is unfortunately not going to make that one. I was given a choice by the wife which one to watch, but only one tonight. I thought this would be the best one. No problem whatsoever. Yeah, no problem whatsoever. So we're only, well, potentially around for one tomorrow instead of two. Or depending on timing, we may not be around for one at all. That's a great bit of skill from Elanga. Goodness me, what a bit of skill that was. Isak. So yeah, so worst case scenario, the Germany game tonight will be the only one that we do. Or sorry, will be the last one that we do for a week. Or potentially is the Belgium Iran game tomorrow at 8 o'clock. Oh, and just needed someone to take a risk. Otherwise, Sweden could have had another one. Oh, listen to the boos. Big time boos ringing out. I just thought that was you. Oh. Oh. Right. Don't chuck all that away yet, because obviously got. Well, I will. When I make tower. Oh, okay. All right. That's fine. So once the hydration break is done, it depends. See how Sweden do on the other side of it. First half hydration break happened, and then Sweden got back in. Well, they sort of played a little bit better and started to threaten a little bit more. The Dutch will have to make sure that doesn't happen. Such a crap way of doing it. Like the hydration breaks, just so you can play music. And I'll keep moaning about it for as long as I can. You're gonna see Memphis Depay come on. Roby off. Depay on. Feel for you, Mike. Feel for you. But completely understandable at the same time. Completely understandable. Here go. Once again, 20 minutes left of the game. Dutch lead by 4-1. Lovely touch. That's a foul. I'll be intrigued to see how Germany get on a little bit later against proper opposition in the Ivory Coast. Both teams, of course, would have won their opening games. Germany beat Curacao 7-1, the one that we watched. And Ivory Coast won against Ecuador by a goal to nil. So both teams on 3 points. A win for either side will likely put them through to the knockouts. England next play on Tuesday against Ghana. Free kick here to the Dutch. Good ball inside. Here comes Sweden. Ayari with a poor touch, though. Yellow card here to Ayari. A foul on Gravenberg. Liverpool's Gravenberg. I'll be intrigued with Liverpool fans. Like, how do you feel you're going to get on this coming season with Iraola in charge? $15 to go. Here come the Dutch. Van Hecker out to Van der Ven. Gakpo. Van der Ven. Poor. Goal kick. Sweden. Jim says, reckon a top 4. Doubt any higher than 3rd, to be honest. I think we're in for I think it'll be an intriguing season for sure. It's obviously the Premier League season kicks off on the 21st of August. So we're 2 months away from the start of the new Premier League season. Depending. Goal kick to the Dutch. Sorry, goal kick to to Sweden. Carl says top 6. I don't know. I think you lot will surprise yourself. Depends who you get though. You've got Victor Munoz, who's here at the World Cup for Spain. Obviously, you haven't got Andy Robertson, so it's kind of a different feel and look to the team. No Salah, of course. There's still rumours about Van Dijk. Oh, and not even cleared. I think Gyökeres must have thought about a bicycle kick then. Didn't get it. And a free kick here to the Dutch. Mike thinks 4th at best. I'm just trying to keep an eye on what Chelsea do, personally. As well. Need a much better season than the one we've just had. Finley, any more shoes when Portugal aren't playing? I'll stick you on timeout again. Fear not. Don't ruin it for yourself. Not on this channel. Mike reckons Man United will do well. They've got European football to contend with this time as well. So recruitment for them is going to be interesting. Spurs are making some big signings. Yeah, I think we've missed our chance of seeing Tottenham get relegated. Last season was it. That should have been the one. Isak on the edge of the Dutch box. Trying to find Elanga on the inside. Can't find him at all. Jim's saying the same as I said about Slot in his first season. You may have to remind. You might have to remind what you said. Be interesting to see how West Ham buy and how they get on. Well, their fixtures, or the EFL fixtures come out, is it during the week? Thursday, I think. Thursday they get released. Be interesting to see how they get on the opening day. The EFL will be a week before the Premier League, so we will kick things off with our watch-alongs for the new season with EFL action. And we'll take our pick as to what to watch. Yeah, 25th. 25th for the EFL fixtures. Then I'll have a little look through the first weekend. There should be some fascinating games for that first weekend. So much to choose from, especially if Sky have got it all on. Sky have got it all on their channels. There's so much to think about, and so much to go through to watch. So it's whichever one I think sounds like the more interesting game. Then knowing me, I'll pick a 0-0. That'd be fine. Mike says, meanwhile, will Southampton make the playoffs? If we don't, we are going to be a long time out the Premier League. Okay. Right, hold on. How long have we got left? 10 minutes. If I do half an hour, that will see him out for the rest of the stream. There you go. No, we don't get it for the rest of the stream, so we're all good. Obviously, the EFL, the playoffs changed now, didn't they? So they changed from 6 teams to 8 teams. So it would surprise me if Southampton don't get into the playoffs. Problem is, you lot are tarnished with what happened this season. So pressure, I think. So there'll be a bit of pressure, but maybe, just maybe. Here comes the Langer. It's a poor cross. Doesn't find anybody. I'll be interested though if you are Southampton through and through. The manager taking responsibility for what happened. Does he stay or does he go? I think it's unforgivable what happened, because if he has urged it on, he's basically cost his side a place in the Premier League. Because I think had they been in the final against Hull in the playoffs, I think they would have won it. So I mean, would you keep him or would you let him go? Like I say, problem is Southampton are now tarnished with Spygate. So I do think, like I say, I just think it's unforgivable what he's done, costing a place in the Premier League. Because I do think they would have won the final. Do you think we would have won the final against Hull? Isak, it's saved by Verbruggen. As we near the conclusion of this game, the first one of 2 tonight. I wonder if this season Man City will get their charges finally. I would say don't hold your breath. It's crazy how they haven't had it already. But the likes of Everton, Everton have had their points deduction. Shot comes in. It's a good effort. Straight down the throat of Verbruggen, note. But I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Gonna rumble on for a while. The thing is, there's loads of like rumors and stuff. Like, if you are gonna hit them with charges, and you want, because theoretically the Premier League, we'll take a break from the game for a second. Premier League can't, they can't relegate Man City to the EFL because it's not, they haven't got it within their rights to do. So if you're going to do that, if you are going to say, right, well, we're going to relegate you to the Championship, then they would need to give them a hefty points deduction. Then it's a case of, right, how many points do you give them as a deduction? 60? 40 is probably not enough. 60 points, if that. So it'll rumble on for a while until they actually come up with something. I'm just surprised it's taken this long. Because, like, if Man City sit there and go, well, we've got evidence, do it. Get it over and done with. Get it over and done with. If they've got the evidence to go, nope, you can't charge us because here's the documents, why are we waiting so long? Just get it over and done with. Here's the Langer. And gathered up. Mike says, yes, he owned up to it, and we are going to get lots of stick away. But who would take over as manager? So I think he will be staying. But if we have a bad start, he'll be gone in weeks. Yeah, I don't know. Tough one, because it's like, I know it sort of splits opinion amongst like Southampton fans. Some people do. I think some people actually have said, from what I've seen, that they want him to go because they did cost them a place in the Premier League. But yeah, I mean, he performed miracles for you lot and actually got you into the playoffs when it wasn't looking likely. So I can see why you keep him. So it's tricky. It's a tricky one. But like you say, I think if Southampton start off badly, then I think he'll probably be gone, because that'll be a case of, right, we'll see how you get on in the opening sort of couple of opening couple of weeks. See how results go, and then sort of make their decision from there. Somerville. Oh, Somerville 2-2 for the West Ham man. It's 5 for the Netherlands. And that will completely nullify Sweden's goal difference, which at the start of the game was +4. It's now back to 0. Vicenzio Somerville. Rumours are he could go to PSG or even Manchester United in the summer. But the Dutch have been excellent. Dare I say, total football. Three at the back just has not worked for Sweden tonight. We've been greeted with goals. Netherlands 5, Sweden 1. Wherever he goes next, he is going to flourish. Sweden have got to go and beat Japan. Carl says, didn't expect this many goals. To be fair, I don't think any of us did. I said at sort of the half time and sort of midway through that it was. I thought it was going to be a game that's going to be quite tight. I had it down as a draw. I didn't think it'd be as dominant on the scoreline. But the Dutch showing their brilliance. Five to add on as Gyökeres tries to go for goal. They will be a threat, the Dutch. No matter whether who they play, they will become a threat. There's an injury there for Gakpo. Mike said, I thought it would be a tight game and 2-1 to Sweden. Little do I know. The beauty of the World Cup, it likes to surprise you. And surprises it has. Been an entertaining game. We've got another one coming up in just under an hour, or just over an hour's time, I should say. As Germany take on Ivory Coast. Proper opposition for Germany. See how they get on. I think there's blood. Oof. For a small break. Alanga. As we see out the last 60 seconds or so. Thank you to everyone who's watched. If you haven't done so already, hit the like button. It does help the channel out if you do hit the like button. The more likes we get, the more eyes we get, and the more eyes we get, the more we try and grow the channel. Back at 8:45 for those that can make it. Those that can't make it, have a great rest of your evening, whatever you get up to. So, according to Sweden, to finish this one off. No. And on target, saved by Verbruggen, who's had a very good game today. And that should do it. And it does. Full time then in Houston. And it finishes Netherlands 5, Sweden 1. It's been a scintillating game. A dominant performance by the Dutch. Needed to step it up after the performance against Japan, and boy, have they done so in some fashion. Quite incredible stuff that we've witnessed. Nobody expected this to be as open as it was and as one-sided as it has been. Netherlands 5, Sweden 1 at full time. And there you go. We are done and dusted with this game. And done and dusted with the stream. Mike says, great to see plenty of goals. Always a favourite to get goals. And hopefully tonight for Germany against Ivory Coast, we should also get some goals as well. Fingers crossed. Right, until then, thank you everybody who has watched. I will see those of you who are coming back at 8:45 for Germany against Ivory Coast. Look after yourselves and each other. If you're not joining us, enjoy the rest of your evening. If you are joining us, I'll see you at 8:45. Look after yourselves. Take care. See you in a bit. Bye-bye. Bye all.